Hello everybody and welcome to my War Room series. This will be a series of videos where I take on the various missions and just have fun with them. So for this one, we're going to be doing the same mission, maybe twice, we'll see. If not, I will probably record two of these and have them both on the same day, just because this is a very easy mission. But I'll probably just do both in one episode, just so you can kind of get the idea of it. So this series is going to be kind of my own thing. A lot of people, such as Mangs and many other creators, are sharing their love of this game via playing the campaign. However, I honestly recommend, if you have any interest, if you clicked on this video and you're like, who's this douchebag talking? Pick up the game, you'll like it. It's very simple strategy, and if you're ever stuck, just look at YouTube. This game is basically a perfect recreation of a 2001 2003 game, except for it has less cheating, so it's way more fair in Fog of War. So as you can see, I have an S rank with Spann Island because I was going over how this game works with my sister, who was thinking of buying it. But yeah, so this is the thing. We'll be doing it in Advance Wars 1 and Advance Wars 2. We're going to be trying to do a lot of different COs for these ones, and really, like, the only rule for this series is I'm not going to use any of the super COs, as I'm going to call them, which is basically Sturm, which is, Sturm, good old Hachi, and Nell. Nell, personally, I dislike because luck is very inconsistent, but yeah, even though we're going to probably use Flak a few times. But for Spann Island, for the first one, as you can see, we have Andy, Max, Sammy, Olaf, Grit, Eagle, Drake, Kanbei, Sonia, and Clone, who we'll be picking.
Genome file activated.
I love this man. And before we go, special shoutouts to our super Patreon of Smazzabaza and our regular Patreon of Ballywash. Now, let's get into it. I love this man. Clone Andy is unironically my favorite Advance Wars 1 CO now. Look, he even gets it. That is the one thing I really hoped, was that. This is my favorite thing, by the way. All of the this is how much of an attention to detail they have in this game. Clone Andy's such a beat. But all of his troops have a bluish hue to them. Because in the original they did as well. All of Black Hole troops had a bluish hue in the original. But they changed it so Sturm has his normal Advance Wars 2 units. While Andy, Clone Andy alone, has these super unique units. Also, a Black Hole officer generated from a sample of Andy's DNA. He has no major weaknesses and is just like Andy in every way. Clone Andy is average with no specific advantages or disadvantages. My favorite freaking thing in the world is the likes and dislikes. I know that this is like the same as the original, but just the fact that I like forgot about Clone Andy's likes and dislikes, I picked up this game and read this, it cracked me up. This is like peak humor. Whatever Andy likes, it's like, hey, Andy with, you know, blue eyes, black hair, and a darker outfit. What do you like? What does Andy like? Oh, you normally like going out for barbecues. Oh, how about we go for a barbecue? And just, I love ladybugs being his weakness. He's deathly afraid of them. The sad thing is that you can't play him in anything that isn't Advance Wars 1 style. Very sad in my opinion. So this mission works very simply, and I'll basically show it off. So basically, you capture this area down here, and then you try to clog up these bases so then they can't mech spam. That is basically the typical strategy for this one. There we go. That's what it is. I always, like, I haven't, like, when I played it with Kanbei, obviously Kanbei things cost more, but you also just forget general strats. So this has a movement of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you drop it there, and then you can capture those for free. very good strategy, very good strategy. And then we'll basically just make 2 more, and then on the next round we can start making tanks, and then essentially we'll just go forward with tanks. I'm definitely gonna do Clone Andy a lot. Not like too much, but definitely a bit. Because he's so unique. Just the fact that they really... he has complete fresh animations for everything. I wonder if I do it from here. No, this has defense to it. Okay. And we'll just send all of these under. Because the top part isn't massively needed. So we'll build a tank and a recon, and then we'll enter. It is really nice though. I really wish though, the one thing I wish is that they would stick to like a cooler idea, which is to have essentially, like let's say you play as Clone Andy here, all of the buildings are black hole buildings. Like that would be the coolest way they could do this. However, obviously they can't always do a lot of awesome things, but you know, I digress. So basically, as you can see, boom, killed that infantry. We've now made life harder for them. Also, I will try to actually now not skip animations at all, because Clone Andy has unique ones. Because obviously, you know, they've really revamped him in this game. Send up a tank up here, and what is our intel on our status? We get 9,000. We'll build just 1 infantry. Let's see how this recon goes. I think a 1.25 times faster combat animations would be the best fix for this game. I think 1.25 times battle animations. I like how much more like, because they're obviously, you know, black and whitey troops. They look way more like, you know, like cloned troops. They look way more fake and artificial. Unintentional, but really cool still. Okay, so basically what we'll do is attack him. I like how the theme, pardon me, does actually have a bit of that stuff to it. I love how smug he is. It's like, that is like one of the better freaking poses. We can capture this, capture this. There's not too much benefit for doing that. We'll definitely hit on this though. Take the hint. I love how evil he looks as well. It's great. And when he loses a unit, it's even better. And you'll see that when this APC dies. More tanks. We have another tank. If you don't really send units up there, the AI will typically not do it either. So there's that. The one thing I really like about this one though is the board is so plain that it's fine. I just love that face. Just no Maelstrom failing. Jesus, a tank already down there, eh? But we already have one of the buildings, and now if they want to capture it, it's going to take 3 turns, I believe, because the infantry can't reach it. Hehehe, I love that. I can't remember what it reminds me of, but there's like a certain like cartoon or something that really reminds me of. We'll basically take out a lot of these troops now. The giggling is very, very good touch. Essentially, the way that you play this one is really, really assholey. It's essentially because you have to for this mission. So essentially, the general gist is to base block and also just like get guys stuck in places. Like this is gonna be bad for us for now. But if we get them stuck in there and there's nothing that they can do about it, it's actually really bad for them. So that's what we're going to do there. And if it wasn't for that infantry needing to be done up, we would have been able to buy 2 tanks, but we'll settle for an artillery. Yeah, but basically, we capture stuff. We slowly just try to drain their income and their bases. And that, however effective you are in doing that, is how well this mission goes. Yeah, they always do capturing infantry first, which is a shame. If we get our CO power, we can actually make that infantry cap. But I doubt that's going to be the case. Yeah, not even close. We can now go in for this. So they're obviously going to steal our building first, but we got, you know, an extra like 3,000 from it, so that's already really good. And now we're capturing these ones, so we already have assistance. Actually do this here, just for the extra little angst. We'll do a little bit of damage here. May as well. I like how Olaf's face there. It wasn't even just like, oh no, my units. It was like, why did he attack there? The annoying thing here is just that we've now let that bottleneck go, but that's fine, honestly. Those units are now like a lot more injured, so now we've basically done the job of weakening all of them. It is so easy to end turn accidentally in this game. And we're going to build a recon again and have it go topside. Topside is really good for recons. I think it'll just be this one mission. Also, do comment down below what characters you want to see, if there's any on like any specific map you want to see. Because I can definitely do that. Oh, feels bad for Clone Andy. He may have killed thousands, but he doesn't deserve embarrassment. Ooh, that's bad. That's fine at the same time. It's really hard for anyone in this map to reclaim lost property. So yeah, it's not going to be very easy for them. Yeah, so basically, we'll kill stuff as you do. The annoying thing is I really want to damage that mech down there. Well, up there. The 3 HP one. Because I really want to get in and attack that artillery, but I'm unable to. Very annoyingly. Okay, so we'll start damaging these troops down here. I'll just kill this one. So then we have... That was a bad move. However, we can just heal back the 2 HP next turn or so. Sure, we'll do this. Even though them going back is probably good, I would rather force a lot of, like, annoying moments for them. Capture, so that needs 5. What happens if I do this? That's definitely not enough. If I do this, the tank here might fire on that recon instead. We can join this up, and then we can go here, build another tank, and then we'll end it. They probably have Blizzard right now. They do. I don't know why, but like I know that there are people who finish this, like playing probably Max or something, where they finish this mission in like 8 days. I just don't know how you do that. Like there has to be like a like super consistent hyper strategy where it's like you just win. But like I don't see it. 10% firepower increase is really bad. Yeah, no, they're all going for the infantry, which is very annoying. We'll fast forward through all of this. Yet again, I feel like if the gameplay was just 1.5 times, Like, them getting in is at a good pace when it's like that, but then when it's the actual combat, then it isn't. It's really annoying. At this point, we may as well. We'll pop our power.
Initiate sequence.
Oh, that's the lamest quote. I love the imitate Andy.
Hyper
Best,
repair.
one of the best animations. Hands down, one of the best animations. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll go forwards, and we'll build like 2 infantry and another artillery. So basically a full little squadron. And we'll kill this. The recon's good. It's really reducing stuff. And then we'll basically go to take out this artillery in a single shot. Well, a single turn, rather. $57 damage to a basically dead mech. That's really good. Like, basically all of these maps just turn into, can you deal with mech Spann? And if you can, then it's just, oh, good job. Now, the thing here is, although their income might be low, it is just infinitely more important just to clog up that base. Which is why we just bring up, like, you just wash your enemy with troops. So now that we've captured that one building, that is like so much less potential for them now. It's fine. That's less fine. That's probably a death. That's annoying, but there's nothing we can do about it. The problem with the AI, and this is the big problem with the AI, is they just mech spam at the end of the day. I really wish to at least some degree that they could alleviate that, but you can't really. There's not really many ways you could do that. And that's why the artillery is so important. That was actually, I think, the wrong unit. That's fine. I'll do this here. Basically kill this for free. I can do this for a bit of charge. Doesn't even do anything. Both of them were laughing at the same time. We'll capture here. Capture here, so we've now successfully done that. And the problem, this is the big problem, right, with trying to do shit with tanks, right? Is I'm now in the impossible dilemma of, do I shoot the mechs and lose a bit of HP that I can't gain back easily? Like, unless I have my power, I actually just can't gain it back. Like, you know, it's really up to how you play that makes these easy or hard. Tank and infantry. But I have to in this case. I feel like I have to, at least. If he hits me, I take 55 damage. Like, it's a really hard choice. And that 2 HP on a map like this actually really does matter. I do like these for War Room. This allows War Room to actually feel like it has character to it, which is really nice. And just seeing how this is going with the War Room, Jesus, the other episodes are going to get so long. The funny thing is that unit will probably be able to cap that fucking base. And I'm actually going to send this up here to cap that, because that is way more valuable to us right now. We're just gonna send this here. Capture this again. And then we're just gonna fire right on this artillery. Anytime you can hit artillery, the better. Because mechs and artillery are what kills you in maps like these. I'm actually gonna do a bit of a weird play, which is to combine both of those to make it into a really good tank for a bit. Make that tank basically dead. And then basically kill this infantry, well, this mech as well. Because as long as we can cost effectively like take stuff out really easily, we're in a really good spot. So I think at this point, we'll buy an infantry, a tank, and a recon. Yeah, you could also save up for like a medium tank and like just go ham, but I personally don't find that to be a fulfilling strategy most of the time. If you're playing someone like maybe Max or even Kanbei to a degree, it could work very easily because you just, your damage is just so crazy that they can't do anything. But at the same time, it's one of those tough situations. Those dicks. Okay, so one of these will attack, and yeah, we'll attack with this because we should anyway. Boom, take that. This one goes down onto here. This one goes above here to kill this infantry. So we've secured that base basically. The annoying thing is just that infantry in a nutshell. But we can now kill this mech for free. We can move in, kill this tank, this artillery. Boom. Getting rid of a lot of troops here. And then what we'll do is we'll ensure that we can capture this property by just putting this here. Actually, we can't ensure anything, but we can ensure as hell basically. And I think honestly, infantry, tank, recon is just what we're gonna do as our build order for the rest of the game. Let's see CO wise. He already has his meter. We'll take a big shot off of this. Draining money is the best thing you can do in this mission. He could always put his mech into the APC, but we're fine in that scenario. So this will probably get interrupted and we'll capture this. But yeah. Basically, if you make it, if you put it, like, most of the time you stole the places first. But yeah. Also, the game has slightly improved AI now, so it won't be as easy to just, like, wash your opponent always. Oh, that feels bad for Olaf. Haha, I did 0 damage to your minion. Haha. However, it did guarantee that to take a lot of damage. Neither of those were the anti-air. Oh no, that was the anti-air. Well, I don't feel good for you, friend. I do not feel good for you. Infantry, kill his tank. For the funsies. Oh, I see. Clone Andy up there is just like, that bastard. Pick that. Yeah, because obviously now our movement speed is so low, obviously not the drink. It's a little bit of a predicament. But at this point, the only thing we actually need to stop is mechs. Because those are, as always, the big threat to us. I'll take hit from here first. So basically, if we can just subdue the mechs, and they're never going to retreat this, so we're actually going to do a little bit of a funny strategy, most likely. Yeah, if we got a kill there, it would have been amazing. We're gonna do that. Basically, wipe out this unit. Move this down here. Fresh group of recons shall kill the tank. Dink. And basically it'll be on 8 hit points, this artillery. But that's fine. And this recon literally can move at the speed of sound. We'll build a tank. And maybe an APC. Just get there way quicker. And APCs are really good for stalling, putting on buildings. What are you imbeciles doing? Get out there, fight! He moved with his artillery so he could build something. We took a HP off, that's fine. Okay, so he's built that, but you can see he left one of his juicy bases unattended. Which is obviously very bad for him. So we just want to take out this base. We've now basically chokeholded him. We can now basically pin these guys in. And yeah, we've won in like the next 1 to 2 days. Man, this took 30 minutes to do. Are you kidding me? Am I just because I have animations on or something? But that's so long. Actually, this is gonna be the funniest thing ever. We can't kill them this turn, but we can do the next best thing. And we'll start to drain the health of this. Yeah, so I think next turn they're dead. So, as always, we'll build a bunch of units on both of these turns to improve our technique, which should already be really high anyway. How dare they! No one plows through my army like that. Hit them back! No! Not clone number 2884! You'll never be forgiven for this, Olaf. This treachery of yours to the Black Hole Alliance that we forged when I, Clone Andy, beat the crap out of you before. How dare you? Luck roll? Oh my god, look, you can see the HQ in the background. I love that attention to detail. It's so cute, like it's so cool. I don't say cute, which I don't think really fits it. We'll see it again. Oh no, we see the ocean this time. I love that though, that like depending on where you're standing, you see differently. We want to yet again I wonder if I can attack with weaker units and get my CO power one last time. So close to being full. I have it.
Activating mimicry. I can fix anything.
That's my favorite one.
Hyper repair.
You can see Sarasa, you can see the thing in the background. And now it's gone. Oh, that's ruthless.
It's over.
Fuck. It's over! Not an S rank, sadly. I think if we got it 2 turns earlier, we would have gotten, like, an S rank. Day 16. But that was this war room. I hope you had an absolutely wonderful time with this little video. I'm going to be doing a bunch of these. Just because I really like the war room and I like playing with all of these CEOs. So, I'll see you next time. Have a lovely day.